everyone, my name is Blake Jennings, and I am a part of the cast of OCM's production of Candide, and that production goes live online on June 15th. Also, if you haven't bought tickets yet, please do that right now. It'd be very appreciated. That's Opera Company of Middlebury, broadcasting Candide June 15th through 30th. Get your tickets today at one of these two websites. But we wanted to give you a preview of what to expect from the story using a series that I created almost a year ago that is near and dear to my heart. So without further ado, let's get started. So the time is Who Knows Who Cares in Westphalia, which I found out after filming this entire show is an actual place that actually exists. And our main characters are Candide, Pangloss, Cunegonde, her brother Maximilian, the most important character in the show, and that has absolutely zero correlation with the fact that it's being played by me. What? Their servant Paquette, the old lady, the captain, the governor, and and like a dozen more characters, but honestly I just didn't feel like drawing all that. What? So the story begins with our 4 students taking a lesson from Pangloss, where they learn that they're currently living in the best of all possible worlds. Which admittedly is easy for them to say because everyone in the class is either dumb, rich, or both. Then class ends and they start to take another lesson in physics. Except for little Maxie, who's just vibing in the corner. So Candide and Cunegonde develop a relationship and want to get married, but Maxie tells him, sorry bestie, you're poor, and exiles Candide from ever seeing Cunegonde again. So Candide goes into an emo phase and is then drafted into the army. And just when he's about to desert his post, war breaks out and ends up killing the majority of our main cast. Then Candide immediately runs into Pangloss, who was just killed in the prior scene. It's at this point that I should probably warn you that Candide has an absolutely insane plot that should not be taken literally. Half the show makes no sense, but does it make for a good show? Absolutely. So the two board a ship to Lisbon, and because this show is such a feel-good, the boat splits in half and sinks. The two survive and miraculously make it to Lisbon, where a volcano immediately erupts and kills 30,000 people. And the two are instantly blamed and put on trial, and Candide is flogged and Pangloss is killed. Again. So Candide sings another sad boy anthem and then is in Paris. Like, he just ends up in Paris. There's not really an explanation. So Candide finds out that Cunegonde is also in Paris and is apparently alive again, and she's living with the old lady. The two are reunited and Candide kills her admirers as the old lady helps them flee to Montevideo. So Act 2 begins in Montevideo, where Paquette and Maximilian are both alive and both female slaves. Which, just gonna put it out there, I look amazing in this dress, so you better watch the show. The governor arrives and is enraptured by Maximilian until he finds out that Maxie was just vying to get on season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race and is in fact not female. The governor then tries to marry Cunegonde, which Candide tries to stop, but the old lady tells him to flee, and Candide, never questioning a single person in this show, flees. Candide then runs into the Jesuits of Montevideo, which turn out to be the most important characters of the show, Maximilian and Paquette. Can't make this stuff up. And they are elated until Candide says he's going back to marry Cunegonde, which makes Maxie mad, and Candide ends up killing him and they once again flee. Don't we all wish we could do that to our in-laws, am I right? No, but seriously, Candide's killed a lot of people. So eventually Candide is offered a ship by and the two set sail for Venice. And naturally, since the show is nothing if not consistent, the boat sinks. But also out of consistency, Candide is rescued and actually does arrive in Venice. He then stumbles into a casino where he finds out that Cunegonde and the old lady have been using their feminine charms to convince people to gamble more, which devastates Candide. For some reason. So Candide runs off to the country and lives alone, most likely to make a hit breakup album. But Cunegonde arrives and tells him, hey, we should just love each other for our real selves and not the super duper fake ones we were acting like before. And Candide, being our admirable, morally just, and upright character, says to her, okay, I forgive you, let's get married. Then the whole cast shows up for that one song you've heard at pretty much every Opera Company's concerts. And that is the story of how Maximilian is the main character. What?